her tagline is Culture Matters, and everything about Shelley embodies this, from the way that she manages everything she manages at home to the force of energy that she has to be with her clients, and to make sure that they understand that the whole of the culture actually matters. It makes a difference for how your employees feel, for how your collaborators feel. So she embodies this with her entrepreneurial spirit, with her perseverance, with her ability to overcome whatever she's facing and continue to stay the course to her vision. I think she lives it out every day.
One of the things I love about Shelley is that she's very real, she's very authentic. And as she talks about culture and why it matters, those are some of the things I think that come across. The things that she's passionate about come across in her authenticity. Her commitment to the value of diversity is something that I also see in the partners that she works with and the people that she collaborates with, because the things that she talks to her clients about in terms of culture and intentionally seeking diversity and intentionally mining the value of those things are things that really come alive in the way that she works with her own partners.
She wants to make that connection. She's always said she's about making the connection. And in a culture, you have diversity of people. And in the diversity, you'll also find that there is a connection in order to move forward. So just because the cultural differences may exist, at the end of the day, inside of us, we're all the same. And Shelley just brings that out in everybody.
Shelley is one of those people who absolutely practices what she preaches. So yeah, when she says culture matters, or if she posts something on LinkedIn and it's hashtag culture matters, you can bet that she is embodying that very value in her life, in her work, in her partnerships. As an example, even here today, you know, she brought all of these wonderful strategic partners together, and not all of us know each other, not all of us have worked together, but she brought us together and she's moving between spaces. You know, she's moving, and I'm thinking, this is our very own little culture here. You know, we create culture everywhere we go. So it's in the workplace, but it's also like kind of like the vibe people get from you when you're partnering with them or just when you're interacting with them. And she has a way of making sure that that is her utmost priority, making sure that culture matters in whatever space she's in, and whatever space her strategic partners are in. So I've just been able to, I've had the pleasure of witnessing her really embody that value of culture matters and really just carry that with her no matter what she's doing.
She definitely embodies culture matters because she provides a community of women and provides a leadership within the workplace that makes everyone feel comfortable.
For Shelley, culture matters isn't just a tagline. It's the way she lives. She treats everyone the same way, whether it's her customers or her partners or her vendors. She treats everyone with respect. And culture matters is all about respect. It's treating everyone as though they matter. And that's exactly what Shelley does. She treats you like the human being that you are, and there's no difference between one person or another. She builds you up, and you feel like you have been in the presence of someone who cares about you, whether you are dealing with her online, on the phone, or in person. And I know that that's the way her clients must perceive her as well, because being with her and just being able to work with her is a pleasure. And I'm sure that when her clients are working with her, that they can perceive that just being in her presence, and I'm sure that her clients receive the best of services because they can detect that in her. She is authentic down to her bones.
Culture matters. I think that's more than a tagline for Shelley. I think that is a way of life for Shelley, personally and professionally. You know, when you look at Shelley at home with her family, it really is all about what is the right environment for us as a family. She takes that, she translates that right into business, right? She helps people to understand culture isn't a fad. Culture isn't like, remember in the 80s, oh, we have to empower our people, right? And now we're on to engagement and soon to be the employee experience. We're already there. The one constant that envelopes all of that is culture. So I think it landed as her tagline, but I really think it's more of her philosophy as an entrepreneur, as someone who did live in the corporate world for many, many years, and I think also as a mother, as a wife, and as a very dear friend.
So the reason why I chose the tagline of Culture Matters was trying to quickly frame that everything that we do in our subgroups, our little pods as we go through our day-to-day action, have interactions. And to me, that's an environment that creates some sort of the very definition of what a culture is. And so as you go out in your day and you're either with your family, you're with a client, you are with a prospect, you are with your team, whatever your team is, those are subcultures. And the way that you show up is going to make an impact inside of that subculture. And I try, I'm not always perfect, but I try hard to live and walk the talk and to show up in a positive way in order to lift and create synergy and create optimization. And so it's not that just people matter and ROI matters and you matter and Joe matters. Literally everybody matters, and for me, everybody matters, and my world of obsessive stuff is around workplace culture, period.
Her tagline and her life, that's her life story as far as her tagline. I mean, she lives it, she does it, you know, and in her home life, in her business life, in the community, with everybody in her groups and her team.